Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's Pam Beitzel of the Beitzel team here at Realty Executives Arizona Territory in beautiful Prescott, Arizona. I'm here to give you the February 2022 market report and answer the question for you, is this a good time to cash in on your equity? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at our market report and let's get started. Okay, so should you cash in? Well, let's take a minute first to see what's going on and where we're headed. The market at a glance. Do you know that some homeowners in certain neighborhoods saw gains of up to 35% last year in the value of their home in Yavapai County? That's incredible. Most of you saw gains of at least 20 to 25%, which is so remarkable when you consider that gains of 2, 3, or 4% used to be kind of the norm. Our supplies remain low and demand remains high. That does not seem to be changing much at all. Unfortunately, first-time homebuyers still are being shut out of the market nationally by cash buyers, retirees, investors, and properly priced properties, try saying that 3 times fast, still are selling fast, often within days and still sometimes with multiple offers. We do see that pending sales have slowed a little bit. So is that a sign of the market cooling? I kind of am inclined to think no. I think it's a few things. I think it's winter, and I think people are getting very frustrated at the lack of supply, so they're kind of just dropping out of the market altogether. I also don't think that interest rates are having such a huge impact. They're already so incredibly low, just maybe a little over, 3.5%. Maybe they'll rise to 4. That's just nothing. It's just not a lot. So I don't see it having a huge impact. All right. So are these conditions going to last? I think they will for a while. Yes. People keep saying, hey, this bubble's going to pop. This bubble's going to pop. Is it really much of a bubble? It's nationwide. The past recession was caused by completely different factors that are no longer present. NAR continues to see some gains this year. We still see strong demand. We do believe that bubble that went woo like this really fast is going to slowly sort of get to a point where it's constrained by prices and it has to at least slow down and maybe stabilize. But in order for anything to pop or it to completely deflate, we would have to see a significant decrease in demand or a significant increase in supply, and we're not seeing that right now. So the question is, should you cash in? You've had all this equity. Should I cash in now? Well, it's not a bad time. Remember, Warren Buffett said that he made a lot more money by selling a little too early and buying a little too soon than he should have. But here's when I think you should cash in. First of all, if your home is not working for you anymore, for whatever reason, size, location, repairs, and you just need to sell it to move on. 2, if you have other housing options that make it attractive, you have a second home, or this is a second home or investment property, you have land to build on, you've got a relative who wants you to come and live with them, whatever, this might be a good time. At least you can count on that you've gained a ton of money. 3, maybe you've been forced to move because of a life event. Well, then if you really need to go, it's a good time. It's a good time to sell. And hopefully that's a positive event, but we know a lot of people have been impacted by negative events this year too. Maybe you just want the money to improve your life in another way. For example, you really need to get out of all the other debts to, say, improve your credit score so that you can get that better home that you want. This might be a good time. Or if you have an investment property that you've been feeling like you want to sell for a while, maybe it's a good time to use that money somewhere else. However, considering that the market is probably going to keep improving for at least a little while, maybe you need to take a pause. So when should you keep your current home? Well, number 1, if you don't have a plan for finding a replacement, idea to kind of cool your jets a little bit and think about what your plan is for where you're going to live. Maybe you shouldn't cash out if you think you're going to find a similar home for less money in the same marketplace. You will not. So don't think, I'm just going to trade this one for this one and it's going to be better. It won't be better, trust me. 3, you have the money to make alterations or repairs, so why not just make those repairs? Maybe wait another 6 months and see if you can get a little more gain out of that property, and it'll be in better condition when you do go to sell. Or 4, you just can't qualify for a more expensive home, or you don't have that extra cash. Keep in mind, the point here is finding a replacement property is not easy. So make sure you have a plan. Make sure you get the advice of a good realtor to talk to you about how we can get you from one home to another successfully. We don't want you to be homeless. So thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate all the wonderful comments I get about the videos. Thank you so much, and glad you're enjoying them and learning from them. If you ever have specific questions about your property, please reach out and give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about it. And happy Valentine's Day. Bye.